All right, here's one of my favorite baits. We're here on Lake Okeechobee today, not just on Okeechobee, but so many different places in the country. This is the Gambler Jigzilla. It's a green pumpkin head. I actually tie my own skirts, and day in and day out, all over the country, whether it's here in South Florida or on Lake Champlain in New York, I pretty much throw the same color. It's a green pumpkin with a little bit of green and purple fleck in it. Black and blue, and then just a couple little strands of blue. I throw this whether I'm fishing a jig in 2 feet of water or 20 feet of water or 40 feet of water. I just have a lot of confidence. I think the best colors in bass fishing are green pumpkin and black and blue, so I just put them together, and that's my jig. I always like to tip it with, especially when I'm around big fish. You know, like we're down here on Okeechobee today, I like to put a Gambler Mega Daddy on the back of it. Usually break off that top part, so I just basically have that. And then I like to thread my trailers up on my jigs. A lot of guys will just hook them, you know, kind of like a chunk like this, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. It actually gives you a pretty big profile. But this Gambler Jigzilla, it actually has a really cool little keeper. You can see right here on the shank of the hook. So I like to take that Mega Daddy, and I'll actually thread it up on the hook, and then I'll thread it over that keeper, and then that really holds that thing on there. So not just for fish, but when you're pitching it into reeds or bushes or whatever, and you're jerking it in and out of there, that it's not ripping your trailer off. So your trailer stays on there good, and it kind of makes a nice little package there. That's the color that I go with. The skirt almost all the time. In the tannic color water we have here in Florida, or in darker or muddier water situations, I always go with the black and blue. If it's a real clear water situation, I'll match a Mega Daddy to it, but I'll just use it in green pumpkin. But basically the skirt color is always the same, and man, that bait right there has just caught me a lot of fish.